Welcome. My name is Mark. I'm a fitness entrepreneur and a technology strategist and the founder of CoachMe, the ultimate virtual coaching and fitness creator platform. And so what I wanted to talk to you about today is why you need to become a hybrid coach. So what does it mean to be a hybrid coach? So as a hybrid coach, you need to live in two worlds. You need to live in the analog world and you need to live in the virtual world. So the analog world is typically how most personal trainers, fitness instructors, yoga instructors, really anyone that is in the business of teaching fitness to clients operates. And that's the world where we're going to people's houses, we're working in a gym, we're working in a fitness center, and we're training people face to face. And that is the analog world. I myself was a personal trainer for 14 years. And back when I was a personal trainer, you could only operate in the analog world because there just weren't any virtual opportunities. So the analog world has been there since the beginning of the industry. It's a great career, but it presents some very serious limitations. In fact, there are three limitations that the analog world presents that coaches and personal trainers have had to deal with for many, many years now. And those three problems are the following. The first problem is a location-based problem, right? So in the analog world, you can only train people that live about 2 to 3 miles radius from where you live. It's just simply that's the logistics. The second problem with the analog world is that you're exchanging time for money, right? So your diary gets booked, you're full, and now you cannot make any more money because you cannot manufacture more time. So that's the second problem the analog world faces. And then the third problem is really about frequency. It's about the capacity to earn. It's about amplitude. Okay, so what does all of that mean? Basically what it's saying is that I can only train so many people at once. So perhaps it's one person, two, maybe it's a group of 5 or 10 if I'm doing HIIT or boot camp, but it's kind of limited to that number. And as a consequence, I'm also limited by how much money I can make in an hour because of how many people, what is my amplitude, how many people can I get in front of, and how many people can I coach. So these are the three problems that the analog world faces. However, we now have the opportunity of also living in the virtual world. And the virtual world, when you combine that with your analog business, is what I like to call the hybrid trainer. And the virtual world really solves a lot of the problems that the analog world just simply can't. So to name but 3 of those problems and how the virtual world solves them, let's begin with the first one. The first one being location-based. So in the virtual world, you can virtually connect and train people through the app anywhere in the world, in any country, simply because you are connecting through technology. It doesn't matter if you live in a small town, you can coach people from New York City, as an example. And then the second feature and the second problem that is solved in the virtual world would be the ability for you to create and sell your own on-demand workouts. So in my previous videos, I've explained to you how to create on-demand workouts and what the benefits are. But in the virtual world, you can now upload your workouts and you can sell them, and you make it once and you sell it over and over again, and you break free from the time money problem. And then the third feature that the virtual world offers that the analog world doesn't is the ability for you to create a pay-per-view live stream channel and live stream your workouts to many, not just 1 or 5 or 10, but to 500 or 1,000. Really, the sky is the limit when you embrace live streaming and you embrace the virtual world. And then the fourth feature in the virtual world is the ability to sell both physical and digital product. So physical product would be sort of your hand-selected items that you wish to sell to your community and your clients, such as supplements, gym equipment, apparel, etc. And the digital product would refer to your transformational programs or your 6-week challenges. So the virtual world opens up exponential earning potential for you as a virtual coach and a personal trainer. And you need to live in both those worlds. And with the CoachMe platform, we give you all the power pack tools for you to launch your business virtually.